Police in Florida shot and killed a 26-year-old man by the name of Derek Cruz after the SWAT team entered his home at 6 in the morning because they had a pot warrant. Okay, so there were 6 other friends in the house, and they apparently saw what happened, and they're claiming that this was straight-out murder. Let me give you the details of the story. At 6:32 a.m., Deputy Todd Rabel, 36, fired one shot, hitting Cruz in the face as he stood inside the doorway. The officer has already alleged that Cruz was resisting arrest. Now, a friend who was there, who saw everything went down, said that Cruz was not wearing a shirt, okay? He was unarmed. They did not find a weapon on him. So I'm not entirely sure how much of a threat he was to the police official there, but nonetheless, he was shot in the face, okay, over a pot warrant. That's what's happening in Florida. And by the way, keep in mind, sorry, Cenk, marijuana was almost legalized for recreational use in the state of Florida. Almost.
But no, we get to still shoot people in the face for it. So now, let's understand that they recovered 217 grams of marijuana at the home. They had scale, okay, you know, scales to measure things, pipes, plastic bags, and about $3,000 in cash. So do I believe that it is likely that there were shenanigans going on at that house in terms of selling the marijuana? Yes, I believe that that is likely. Now, his friends are, of course, his friends, so they're likely to give a story that is more to his benefit. Now, is it believable that he didn't welcome the cops in by opening the door right away?
At 6:30 in the morning during a raid.
Yes, it is believable, right? So that maybe he stood in the doorway. We don't know, but it's possible. Okay. But that doesn't mean that you get to shoot him in the face. But that's the whole problem with cops. As we've said in story after story, shoot first, ask questions later. I don't know. He was standing in the doorway. I think I remember a time, maybe I'm wrong, man, but I thought there was a time in America where you actually try to arrest people without immediately shooting them. Like standing in the doorway was not an offense that got you executed.
This story is wrong on so many levels, right? The fact that the warrant was issued in the first place, okay? The fact that a SWAT team took time out of their day to go to someone's home because they, you know, were suspicious that these people were selling marijuana, right? And by the way, if you're really concerned about private citizens selling marijuana, then legalize it, because then you don't have to worry about private citizens selling it. Then you can just focus on regulated entities or companies that are doing it themselves, or dispensaries, I should say. I mean, it's so stupid. So that it starts off with that level. It's already wrong. And then, of course, the cop goes in. There might have been a little bit of resisting arrest. You just shoot someone in the face. Who cares?
No. Resisting arrest doesn't mean you get to shoot the person. Like, they have to present some sort of threat to you, a significant threat, right? But that's all out the window. By the way, the cops admit he was unarmed. No weapon, no sign of a weapon, no hint of a weapon. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You get shot under all circumstances. Okay.
Just stop for a second, though. The dude's not wearing a shirt, right? Or allegedly. They could have been lying about it, but at 6:30 in the morning, I don't think it's far-fetched that he wasn't wearing a shirt, okay? He's not, he doesn't have a weapon, okay? And there is a SWAT team in there. That means that there are authorities that actually do have weapons, probably some non-lethal weapons as well. You can't restrain the guy without shooting him in the face?
By the way, he was shot in a matter of a couple of seconds. Okay. You don't give anybody an opportunity. You don't, like, immediately go to lethal force. So resisting arrest is not an excuse for an execution. It's just not, you're not supposed to be allowed to shoot people because they resisted arrest. But now they do think that. They think that if you don't follow my orders immediately, I'm going to give you about 2 seconds until I kill you.
The people of Florida have just spent their resources on a SWAT team that went in looking for pot. And they also spent their resources on a cop who just shot someone in the face. It's amazing.
And on it goes. When all you have is a hammer, everything looks like nails.